I've heard people say that too much of anything is not good for you, baby. But I don't know about that.
Okay, here it is. This is the Angry Lieutenant. I promised you that, well, I don't know if I promised you, but I told you that I was going to give you those things that you need to hear to make you as a junior officer successful that you wasn't hearing in these other places. So here it is. Don't get caught choking your chicken. Now, bear with me, I don't mean we don't all, choke the chicken. But what I'm telling you is there's two levels of choking the chicken. If you're deployed and you've been deployed for 6 or 7 months and you're in the latrines or something and somebody catches you, choking the chicken, greasing the monkey, then it might get overlooked. But I personally know of 2 officers who, while on a deployment, not even a deployment, while on a TDY, one to Honduras and one to North Fort in Fort Lewis, the first one that was in Honduras, that poor guy got caught choking his chicken while they were there for only 3 weeks on an engineer mission. This guy was a graduate of West Point, and that has nothing to do with it, but what it has to do with is that he had already invested 4 years of his life into his military career before he even got started. And by the time I had signed into the unit, I wondered why they were calling him Lieutenant Thumper. All of his men were calling him Lieutenant Thumper. Well, I gotta tell you, he got promoted to captain, and they started then giving him some respect. They started calling him Captain Thumper. Well, that got all the way up to the battalion commander, and that guy's career was basically over. He got bad OERs and everything because he had basically lost the capability of leading his soldiers, because while all the other soldiers were going downtown or doing whatever they needed to do, he's sitting in his tent greasing the monkey. So I'm going to tell you, young leader, I'm going to tell you, ROTC cadet, when you get into the Army, never, ever get caught choking your chicken. Unless maybe on deployment. And even then, there are certain little things that you need to do that everybody knows that's what it means. Like, for example, if there's a light on in the latrine and you've been sitting in there for a long time, no one's going to come into the latrine while you're deployed while that flashlight is on and you're on the fob, because they know what you're doing, okay? So I just want you, it's like I should not even have to say this, but I gotta save it. And if I would have said that 30 years ago, I would have saved 2 promising careers. Because, to be quite honest with you, those guys didn't do anything immoral or illegal as leaders, but they gave into their weaknesses while they were just gone away from home station for 3 lousy weeks. So keep that in mind. I don't know if you'll ever hear this advice anywhere else, but you heard it here, and I want to save your career. That is all. This has been the Angry Lieutenant, and let me tell you something. It is an honorable profession. It's an honorable profession. But it's only honorable if people like you make it honorable, okay? So let's go out there and have some fun.